YouTube friends, and welcome to the tour of my vanity space. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my favourite makeup products, how I store them, talk you through everything I love. If it makes it to the vanity, then it's definitely something that I think is awesome. So let's start with the actual vanity unit. I've had this for about 4.5 years now. I got it from IKEA. I will link it below if you guys wanted to check it out. I really liked it because it had the really deep, long drawer, so plenty of storage space. Also, my mirror is from IKEA, and these little units, the lipstick and then the clear plastic drawers for storing other beauty products, they're also from Amazon. I will link those too. So let's start in the drawer. I just gave this a clear out, so I got rid of loads of stuff because it does tend to build up, so it's all neat and organised for my guests, aka you. So this is generally how I have organised my makeup for the last 5 years. I use Birchbox lids and boxes to basically store everything by category. So let's go category by category and I'll talk you through some of my faves. In the far left hand corner we've got an assortment of sunglasses, and then in the next box I've got bobby pins, scrunchies, hairbrushes, stuff like that. Moving into primers. Now I don't wear makeup every single day, but if I do wear makeup I will wear a primer because obviously I want my makeup to last. These are some of my favourites. This is one of my die-hard favourites. It's almost finished. It's the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Primer. It's a really lightweight cream primer. I just love this. It gives the skin a bit of extra hydration and I love the packaging. This is probably my go-to at the moment. It's the one I've been using most days. I'm wearing it right now with this makeup look. It's the Perfect Canvas by Ren. It's a silicone-free skin finishing primer. I think it's really good for combination skins. If you are slightly oilier, then I love this one. Forever fave, Hangover Hydrating Primer. Everyone loves this. I love the Glossier Priming Moisture when I'm extra dry. Cannot go wrong with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And then this is also a really great one for combination skin. The Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. It's oil free and it won't block pores because it's mineral based. Base next. You'll see immediately how much of a fan I am of my IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I have every single one. This is the newest one. It's oil free matte. This is the illumination one, and then this is the original. I just love these. I have shade light in every single one, and I just think this is one of the best bases ever. It's great for rosacea, uneven skin tone, or pigmentation. It's also got factor 50 in it, which is insane. It's so good, and I love that they brought out an oil-free one because I'm trying to cut back on the oil in my skincare and my makeup. This is, if you're watching my YouTube videos at the moment, you'll see how much I talk about this thing. It's a Dolce & Gabbana Millennial Skin On The Glow Tinted Moisturiser, again factor 30 SPF. I use natural light medium. I love this stuff. Today on my skin I'm wearing the Luminous Silk Armani Foundation, well loved by everyone I know. It's number 5 and it's actually quite matte on application, which I do not like. I only like this thing after about an hour on the skin because then it starts to glow. This is such a good product. Double Wear by Estee Lauder. It's the Double Wear Light though, and it's also SPF 10. It's a soft, hydrating matte formula. Lighter than the original. The original is way too thick and way too matte for me. I have shade 2 and 3 June. I don't have very many blushes, only certain shades and textures I like. So the 3 that I'm going to show you today are, like, in my opinion, amazing. Let's start with the Charlotte Tilbury Chic to Chic. You know how much I love these. These are my 2 favourite colours. This is the new Pillow Talk one, which everyone's raving about. It's also got a highlight in the middle. It's insane. I just love her powder blushes. They're so good. They go on really, really fine. And I also like the colour gradients in them, so you can like make them more intense or less intense. You'll see by the state of this how much I love it. This is the Dual Intensity blusher by NARS, and this colour is Sexual Content. It's got the peach and the pink. I run them together. Gives the skin a really beautiful like luster. This is like my most everyday used blush. The Giorgio Armani A blushes. They're the liquid blushes and they come like this, and like you just put it on like that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think they've got a few shades. Super lightweight wash of colour on the cheeks. Perfect for everyday. No shimmer, no powder, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pink flush on the cheeks. Moving on to highlight. I don't wear highlight often, but when I do, I'm really, really, really particular about it. It has to be absolutely, under no circumstances, glittery. I cannot stand glitter. I'm not a 17-year-old girl. I do not want my glitter on my face. The most glittery product I own is probably the Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette by Hourglass. There's 3 colours in there. You've got the kind of pinky, the champagne, and then a more taupey colour. Really just like running my brush there. I mean, the packaging for Hourglass is always super fab. I also really like their liquid highlights as well. which are beautiful, really creamy, melt into the skin. And then another fave of mine is the Marc Jacobs Spot Glow Stick. This is 700. Again, it's just insane. Like, it's just like that Hourglass one. It's a little bit more punchy. I love this. I just like dab this onto my cheeks and then just like pat it in with my fingers. But my favorite ever powder highlight has to go to the Balm's Merry Luminizer. This is just perfection in a pan, guys. Okay, next up we have bronzers and powders. Gotta be honest with you guys, I was not a powder fan when I first started this game called beauty blogging. I used to put my makeup on and never ever powder. To me, matte powdery skin is the enemy. I don't like it. I like to have a glow. But as my skin's aged and as it's turned a little bit, it's no longer as dry as it was, and it's now a combination, which now means I need to use a powder sometimes just on the T-zone to set my makeup and make sure it doesn't go too shiny. So I have a collection of powders here which I absolutely love and swear by. They don't crack or cake your makeup, they don't make you look dry, they just make sure you glow and your makeup stays in place. So first up, a forever favourite by Terry. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. It's made of hyaluronic acid. It's very light and translucent. This is my most hard-working powder. Ooh, let me get it out. In my beauty arsenal. This is the MAC Studio Fix. Now, some would argue that this is actually a foundation. It pretty much is in a way. Like, it's so pancakey. I don't need a lot of this. I just take a big fluffy brush like this and I just do a few hits into the pan and I just poof, 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 right over the T-zone. It blurs and it adds like an airbrush effect to your face. My favourite powder at the moment has to be this new one that came out a few months ago from Giorgio Armani. This is the Neo Nude Powder from Armani, like I said. Comes with a brush in the base. I don't really use that. But this is the powder that I'm wearing on my face at the moment. It's so glowy, but it also gets rid of any shine and oil. Just basically sets your makeup back to what it was when you first put it on. I use shade 4 for my powder. On to bronzers, I'm going to talk about my forever favourite. This is the Sense-Slide Bronzing Gel. It's a really like translucent, lightweight gel. But I use this when I'm doing like a no makeup look. I just want my skin to have a little bit of extra beach, like tanned glow. I can't even explain how much I love this product. It's been with me now for about 4 years. I have had 3 bottles in 4 years. I love it that much. I've got some other things in here like the Guerlain Terracotta. I always get the new one when it comes out every year. I've also got an Hourglass bronze that I really like. This is the Nude Bronze Light. It's super light but it also gives a glow. And I've also got the classic Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder as well, which people love. Next up we have mascaras and we have eyeshadow sticks. I get sent a lot of mascaras and I appreciate that not everyone likes the same type of mascara. People are divided over the brush opinion, thick and bristly or short and combey. I'm personally a short and combey gal. I prefer it because I don't like my lashes to be too bold. I like them to be really natural. So what I'm using every day at the moment right now is this Dolce & Gabbana brown mascara in Tiara 2. I do prefer to use browns on my face every day because I feel like they're less harsh on blue eyes. But I will wear a black in the evening. And right now I am loving the YSL The Curler Mascara. I used that in a recent makeup tutorial that I've done. My forever favourite, forever, guys, has to go to the Guerlain Maxi Lash Mascara. I recommended this to so many friends and they've all changed for life. It is a comb brush, as you see. The product is beautiful and it only gets better with age. I've met no one who's been disappointed by this mascara. We've got a few eyeshadow sticks here. I see a few from Bobbi Brown. I have a lot of these type of colours. I find that these type of colours are really great with my eye colour. I can just smudge these, ring these around the eyes, smudge them in, and it gives a little bit more definition without having to commit to eyeliner and eyeshadow. Also, I'm a big fan of the more like champagne-y highlights. They look great on the inner corner. These sort of things are really great for highlighting the brow bone as well, and like the cupid's bow. Eyeshadow. Right in the corner of my drawer, I keep all the singles and small like quads in here, and then a few choice palettes in my drawer as well. I love palettes, but it is actually quite rare these days that I do a full eye look. What I tend to reach for more than anything else is like single individual shadows. Here are a few eyeshadow singles I really love. These two here are by Estee Lauder. This one's more of a goldy champagne, this is more of a darker brown. What all of these have in common actually is they've got that really like very finely milled texture where when applied to the skin almost gives you like a wash of colour. It's not powdery at all. Also high glitter again, not my thing. I'm really loving these ones. These are the Luxe eyeshadow individuals by Bobbi Brown, and these are my favourite colours. I would say this one right here gets the most love. This is Melting Point, and it is the most insane pinky copper hue, which just makes my eyes pop. I just do like a little wash over the lid, and then again I'm really into the NARS single eyeshadows as well. Their dual intensity single eyeshadows are just insane, like whether you get like a really sparkly one. I don't know what happened, like literally a year and a half ago I was all about the matte eyeshadow, and now I'm obsessed with anything that's like got a luster to it. It's just beautiful. So that one there is Regal, and then this one here, which is definitely a more matte. Again, it's not flat. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like a sheen to it. That one is called CARI. I also have some cream shadows that I really like. I swear by the Revlon Color Stays. I think they're amazing. Also Color Tattoo, not as wet and cooling as the Revlon Color Stays, but still the Maybelline Color Tattoos, amazing. I love the Shiseido. The Paper Light cream eyeshadows by Shiseido are beautiful. They are what they say on the tin, like just a really nice wash of paper like colour. And then I've got a few of the MAC Pro Longwear paint pots. My favourite shades are Groundwork and Painterly. Moving on to a few of the quads I have in here. As you can see, big Charlotte Tilbury fan. You guys already knew that. The ones I have from her are Pillow Talk, Exaggerize, Transform Eyes, and the Golden Goddess palette. This is the only piece of Chanel I have now. It was from the first Lucia Pica collection when she became artistic director at Chanel Beauty. And then as far as palettes go, I absolutely love the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I think it's a great palette. I mean, we're not going to talk about this colour or this colour, but all of these colours are super nice. My little Urban Decay Naked Heat, but the mini version, handy for going away. I'm actually wearing on my eyes today the Cherry palette, so if you do want to check out a tutorial with me using this, you can. I'll link it below again. So moving over to this little tower, which as you can see I have not cleaned because I got other shit to do. Like most cliche beauty bloggers, I use my empty Diptyque candle tins, pots to house my makeup brushes. Basic! Okay, let's start at the bottom. This is one of my favourite drawers in all of my makeup sections. Hi, my name is Emily. I'm 30 years old and I'm addicted to concealer. I often chat on social about how much I love concealer, and it is 100% my Desert Island product. I'm not joking. I use all of these products on rotation, but I'll talk you through a few of my absolute faves. My hero at the moment has to be Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Concealer. This stuff does what it says. It's great for not only under eyes, but also covering pores, covering blemishes, dark pigments, anything. It's just incredible. I wear shade 2C Light Medium Cool. I was always a really big fan of the pot concealers, anything that takes away the darkness under the eyes, which I genetically have inherited. My two favourites for that are the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Bisque, which looks like this, and then also the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer for Under Eye, which is a super creamy one. I have shade 1.5. This is pretty cool. I'm going to talk to you guys about this. This is the Vichy Derma Blend. This is the green colour corrector. Now if you ever have a super angry spot, you can just take a little bit of this and like just press it over the spot and the green will neutralise it. The Derma Blend range from Vichy is hardcore. It can cover anything, including tattoos. If you're still with me, congratulations, I love you. This next tray is Overspill of lipsticks. In terms of liquid lipsticks, my favourite brands are Kylie Jenner. I love this Ofra one, so good. That one is colour Pasadena. The Guerlain ones, if you're a little bit scared of like the powdery super matte liquid lipsticks, then I really do recommend the Guerlain. This one is the Intense Liquid Matte in M65. I really like the Smashbox formulation. They are more powdery than the Guerlain, but not as drying as the Kylie Jenner ones. One of my favourite ever liquid lipstick colours in the world is a classic red. That is just everything. that I want on my lips forever. So next up I have brows. I won't go into too much detail about brows. I've got pretty much every type of brow product, whether it's powders, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I also have the Kat Von D gels. These are pretty amazing. I use shade medium brown, doesn't budge. If you like that really strong, bold look, then that's a winner. My everyday go-to at the moment for brows is the NARS Brow Gel. This is Kinshasa color. This is probably the best brow setting gel I've ever used in my life. I'm pretty sure they discontinued it though. It's by BB Brow Bar. It's called Brow Top Coat. It's waterproof, sweat proof. Once you've done your brows, you lock it in with this stuff. It's like waxy almost, but very, very fine. And then finally on my little tower of dreams is the liner section. I have a few Bobbi Brown gel liner pots. I'm getting into doing a cat eye again with these products. I think it's really sexy. I didn't do a cat eye for years because I felt like it was a bit overdone and too fussy, and I was just going for my classic brown liner look. My favourite brown liner is my Marc Jacobs gel liner in Brownie. Favourite ever liquid liner is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. It does what it says, doesn't go anywhere. It's precision. It's just beautiful. Last but not least, my lipsticks. I mean, I know we just did lipsticks, but these are like my everyday favorite lipsticks. I'll just pull a few out at random for you guys. So you can see that I've got a few Charlotte Tilbury at the front. They are well loved. Favorite Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Can't go wrong. Nude of the moment is the Rouge Pour Couture by YSL. That is shade 70. This is again another great everyday. It's the Activist Girl Stilo lipstick by Hourglass. This red is insane. It's an Urban Decay Comfort Matte, and this colour is Doubt. They sent it to me a while ago, but it is just, it's a stunning red. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, as always. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you wanted to see what's inside my skincare medicine cabinet and my day and night routine, then you can also, it's on my channel, I will link the video down below for you guys, along with some key products that I've mentioned today from the video as well. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you back here on my channel next week. Bye for now.